Hey guys, this is going to be my first night-based conversation with you via video, obviously. It's a Saturday evening, and you're probably thinking, why am I traipsing around by myself in the dark in what looks like a suburb of some sort? I'm actually in the Wapping area in East London. And I want to talk about why I try, at least, to walk 1 or even 2 or even 3 hours every day. My new thing. And I saw that today I'd only put in the 1 hour, and given it was a Saturday, I figured this was a good time to catch up. The main reason behind doing this is to cultivate, which I talk about a lot. Oh gosh, nearly dropped the phone there. That was an example of me lacking consciousness. The reason I do this is to cultivate consciousness, cultivate awareness, be in the moment more. So these aren't any old walks. These walks are about making sure, and that sounds very forceful, but it's about letting go really into the present and being mindful and noticing things and being aware of all the details, the sounds, the sights, the smells, the briskness of the air on my nose. It's an extremely relaxing and nourishing thing to do. And I realized that I still meditate here and there, but I don't meditate as much because I replace a lot of meditation, i.e. static meditation, with this kind of walking meditation. And it's proving to be extremely beneficial, even in the shorter term, because I've been doing this consciously for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And it's been really good for stilling my mind, for cultivating a general presence that seeps into other areas of my life, and I'm noticeably calmer in other areas of my life. And I'm also gaining from the activity of it, the movement, all the benefits that people talk about when it comes to walking, from increased posture to better circulation, muscle development, better overall health. But again, the core reasoning behind doing this, that I encourage you guys to try, is to cultivate, is to get into the habit, to develop the muscle of getting out of your thoughts, getting out of your mind, getting into body and movement, and being observant rather than being in judgment, being creative rather than being reactive. It's one of the best things you can do, folks, and I'm realizing this more and more. I've been aware of the importance of being present for over a decade, but it's only been through consciously reminding myself to do this and getting more and more into the habit of doing this, that I'm now starting to see real benefits. And I've been meditating on and off for about a decade as well, but I don't do it that much. And this is a lot more my thing. And I'm going to be writing a book about this, I think. Conscious walking, the benefits, the hows, why you'd want to do it in more detail. So keep posted for that. Subscribe to me here if you want to be kept in touch on this book, and I'll be sharing updates on how the book is progressing. But at its core, it's about taking walks, going out into nature, into your urban environment, wherever. Obviously, making sure it's safe. This might be pushing it a little bit, pushing the envelope somewhat, walking around in London at night, but it's extremely gratifying. And it's all about continually returning to awareness, returning to consciousness, and redirecting your attention away from the ruminating thoughts, the cyclical pattern of thinking that we can all find ourselves getting sucked into. And all it does is make us more agitated. It strengthens the bond, the illusion that we believe in, that there is a link between outside circumstance, stimulation, other people, rejection, judgment, and our own self-worth. Doing this is great because it cultivates an awareness that I am separate to my thinking, and I'm an awareness. I am an awareness of my thoughts. I'm separate to my thoughts, and because I don't identify with my thoughts, I no longer suffer the after effects of the lies that I tell myself and that everyone tells themselves. Cultivation is key, because sometimes we think that we need to be more present with the things that cause us fear and cause us anxiety, cause us stress. And that's true, but by the time you realize you need to be more present when the fearful moments arise, and you can probably think to yourself when those moments are, those stressful, frustrating moments are, by then it's usually too late. You're usually already in your head, and it's very difficult to get out of cyclical thinking when you are in the throes of something provoking, because you're in that delusion again. You're in the delusion of thinking that the outside world is giving you stress, but actually it's not true. It's your thoughts that are giving you stress. And if you're in a fearful, stress-provoking environment and you haven't been cultivating consciousness, awareness, presence as a muscle, it's going to be too late, and you'll probably feel that fear. But it'll help, obviously, to be present. But what you really want to be doing is to cultivate consciousness in those moments when you least feel the need to. And these walks are a brilliant opportunity to do just that, to just be with everything around you, to notice the crunch of the leaves on your feet, the tweeting of the birds. All of that gets you out of your head, gets you into the mode of focusing on what's around you and observing, rather than being in judgment. Judgment is a death knell for all of us. If we judge others and we judge things around us and we say things should be like that and that person's an idiot and this and that, or I'm an idiot, you're in suffering. We don't want any of that, do we? We want to be creative, we want to be open, and that comes through harnessing and cultivating and honing a sense of observation in things. So that's a really nice aspect of conscious walking, is that you start to notice things you didn't notice, and you start to see the power of innate intelligence at play when you still your thoughts and you're out looking at data coming through all your senses. The data comes in at full force when you've switched off your thinking. Suddenly you're no longer in one sense, you're at 5 again, full blast, full steam ahead, and you're able to see all these insights coming through, and you'll find that you'll be really brimming with ideas. Brimming with ideas that come out of these walks. So rather than thinking, I'm going to waste my time walking 2 hours every day, it's too much, I've got enough on my plate, you'll find, paradoxically, and this is what I found, I guarantee it to you, I tell you this, that your productivity will go up, your output will increase, your creativity will improve and increase, and the more that you do this, the more that's going to happen. Because it's not about time, it's about how conscious you are. Time is an illusion. I know that I'm getting a little bit weird here, but this is what it's all about. Time is, in theory, not real. It's something we create in our minds, and if we cultivate consciousness, we're actually creating more time for ourselves. We're creating more effectiveness in ourselves as well. Something to ponder, guys. Anyway, I'm going to continue my walk on to Canary Wharf here, and I'd love to hear your comments down below, and I encourage you to have a go. You know, the more you do this, the more present you're going to be, and the more effective you're going to be. Good luck, over and out.